Well, I want to talk about addictions today. And, of course, addictions cover a wide variety of things, food addictions, alcohol addictions, drug addictions, tobacco addictions, all kinds of stuff. And they all come down to deficiencies of a category of nutrients, okay? These nutrients are minerals. And there's several of these minerals. If you're deficient in them, you're going to certainly be the 300, 500, 600, 700, 800, 1,200-pound person, okay? And, of course, the books Hell's Kitchen, the book Rare Earths Been Cures, the book Dead Doctors Don't Lie, Epigenetics, they all go into this in a lot of detail. And I urge you to get these things and read them. Even if you're fit and slim, you have to help people who are in trouble. Right now, 70% of our kids under the age of 12 are overweight, and 40% of our kids under the age of 12 are obese, 35 pounds or more over their ideal weight for their height. And this has nothing to do with eating too much or lack of exercise, simple nutritional deficiency diseases. Let's look, for instance, at cravings, and people have cravings and they just binge eating and so forth, and nibbling and a pica, they eat weird stuff. They'll chew the end off their pen kind of thing, and they chew on pennies because they like that metallic taste. There's a clue. And then they also get the munchies. Pregnant women gain that baby fat because they just can't stop eating because the baby is stealing nutrients from them faster than they're taking them in. And so these are sort of the endpoints. These are the sort of things we see out in public. The doctors give different reasons for it, but basically they come down to deficiencies. And of course, people make bad choices trying to satisfy those cravings. In addition to pregnant women making bad choices, we're looking at Elvis Presley, Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, Prince, maybe Marilyn Monroe. Of course, there's all kinds of conspiracy theories where they thought that maybe Jackie Kennedy had something to do with her demise because of her having an affair with JFK kind of thing. And so all kinds of stuff leads to, again, drug overdoses because people got hooked on them for two reasons. Number one, they feel bad. They have all kinds of problems. When they go to the doctor gives them these opioids, which are addictive, which winds up bad much of the time. But doctors are happy because you have to come in every month to get your prescriptions. And when you look at street drug dealers, they kill about 10,000 people a year in America. For prescription drugs, just decimal point problems with prescription drugs, medical doctors prescribing the drugs incorrectly and the pharmacists fulfilling the prescriptions incorrectly amounts to 1.5 million fatalities each year, 1.5 million fatalities and permanent injury. Now, this was a study that just came out a couple of years ago. I think it was 2006, and it was done by the Institute of Medicine, the ethics watchdog for the medical profession, and they have failed the general public terribly. Of course, food addictions lead to obesity, has nothing to do with lack of exercise and eating too much. And then, let's see here, alcohol. It's not unusual to, have a beer after work. But if you're deficient in nutrients, particularly minerals, and you have a gluten intolerance, you're drinking beer, guess what? Beer is made from wheat, barley, rye, oats. Has a lot of gluten. We call it liquid bread. And basically what happens here, you begin to gain weight, of course, and get that beer belly, a.k.a. bread belly, and you wind up addicted to the alcohol. You look like a drunk Irishman, the big rosy cheeks, the rosacea, and so forth. And then tobacco is another one. You try that to say, that calms me down. Cigarette calms me down. But then tobacco has a addictive piece to it. But if you supplement properly with all 90 essential nutrients with extra emphasis on more minerals, it's easy to get off of tobacco. It's easy to get off of alcohol. It's easy to get rid of your food addictions. It's easy to get rid of your addictions to drugs, whether they're street drugs or prescription drugs, okay? Now, pain relievers are easy for you to control. You get on the 90 essential nutrients, 16 minerals, 16 vitamins, 12 amino acids, 3 fatty acids, and you begin to lose your cravings. Okay, get down to that point. I'm just down to the last cigarette. I can't give up that last cigarette. Well, try taking some extra minerals. Every time you crave an extra cigarette, every time you crave a dose of drugs, every time you want to take a puff on that marijuana, every time you want to have some alcohol, or maybe eat another bag full of chips, take some more minerals. And that will take the edge off that craving. And guess what? You will begin to lose weight. People who just get on a gluten-free diet and take the 90 essential nutrients, they very commonly will lose 10, 15, 20 pounds without even thinking. I don't know how I lost that 20 pounds. It just happened after I started taking the 90 essential nutrients. That's because you don't realize it, but you're cutting your calories by about maybe 10, 15, 20% without even realizing it, because your portions get smaller, because you're tired of leaving food on the plate, so you just unconsciously begin to take less and less food because you're not as hungry. When people take too much food and they're stacking their plates up, there's enough food for 3 giants for 3 meals a day for one meal. That's because they are minerally deficient. So get a hold of the book, Epigenetics, The Death of the Genetic Theory of Disease Transmission, the book, the DVD and the CD, Dead Doctors Don't Lie. Get a hold of the book, Rare Herbs and Cures, and don't forget Hell's Kitchen, and you will just learn how to eliminate all these addictions, how to prevent these addictions. Remember, you put 6 quarts of oil in your car to prevent the engine from burning up. Don't wait until the engine burns up before you put oil in. Don't wait until you're addicted to take the 90 essential nutrients. Get yourself and your family, your kids, your spouse, your workmates, your church mates on the 90 essential nutrients and avoid addictions. It is that simple. Well, stick with us. We'll be back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie, more truth, justice, and the longevity way after all these messages. Okay, Doug, what pearls of wisdom do you have for us today?
Well, I thought we'd talk a bit about folic acid, as there's a couple of stories out recently about folic acid. First one is a Fox News story here, headlined, "Folic acid still important for all women of childbearing age," and this comes from the United States Preventative Services Task Force. They say it's still women are planning to have a child or capable of having one should take 0.4 to 0.8 milligrams of folic acid in a supplement daily. It's found naturally in many fruits and vegetables like leafy greens, and added to some fortified cereals, helps prevent neural tube defects in a developing fetus. They say neural tube defects include spina bifida, where the spinal cord doesn't completely close, and encephalopathy, where the parts of the brain are missing, as they typically happen in the first month of pregnancy, according to task force member Dr. Alex R. Kemper, a professor of pediatrics at Duke University's medical school, is quoted as saying, "People don't really understand the importance of getting folic acid very early, oftentimes before they realize they are pregnant." And according to the Preventive Service Task Force, they say they issued the same recommendation back in 2009. They say, but most women still do not get the recommended 0.4 milligrams of folic acid daily. A 2007 to 2012 national survey found that only 29% of women in childbearing age were taking folic acid supplement, and half of those were taking less than the recommended dose. Kempers were also quoted as saying the key things to know are that most women don't get enough folic acid normally in their diet. Also, some available supplements don't have the recommended amount. They say neural tube defects are rare, affecting 7 out of every 10,000 live births, a decrease from 10 per 10,000 births back in '88, and that's because the FDA has started implementing food fortification laws. They say women with a personal or family history of neural tube defects are at a much higher risk of having a child with the problem. Taking a folic acid supplement 1 month before conception or 2 to 3 months of pregnancy can really reduce the risks. And, that's something I've heard you talk about a lot, Doc, is, that, you need to be supplementing long before you even get pregnant, because a lot of times, like they say in this article, you could be pregnant for a couple of months before you even really know, and some problems could have already developed. And the other story is a study from Johns Hopkins University Bloomberg School of Public Health, and they found that excessive amounts of folate deficiency could actually increase the risk of a child being born autistic by almost double.
Now, did you say high rates of deficiency?
Yeah, researchers say that while folate deficiency is bad, excessive amounts can also be harmful.
Okay. Now, I believe I deserve a flourish here. Because myself and 2 other people in the 1960s and 70s pushed for folic acid to be required in prenatal preconception nutrition. It was not required before we rammed the law through, okay? It took a beating up the FDA and federal court to do it. They didn't want to do it, so 3 of us got it done. So I'm very, very proud of that, because I was seeing all these neural tube defects in zoo animals. Of course, we're just eating dry pellets without being supplemented with folic acid and stuff, so it was very clear there was a folic acid deficiency in laboratory animals. You could produce spina bifida and all kinds of brain structure defects from a folic acid deficiency. And so their goal right now is to try and make it a prescription item, and thank God for the DSHEA Act. Another thing that I was involved with was getting for them to prevent these nutrients from being a prescription item. Thank you, Doug. Super job as usual. We'll be back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie after these messages. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to Arizona. And Alba, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Well, Alba, you're on the air.
Yes, hi, Dr. Wallach. I called you maybe a month ago, and more or less, for Luis one, and because he has a problem with the gallbladder, and you told me for him to take the gallbladder in a bottle, but he's taking also 90 nutrients, 90 for life.
And
he's diabetic. He's diabetic and everything. Well, the pain went away. He's doing a lot better. But he already finished his everything. I wanted to know what is next. So if he just continue.
Okay. Well, he needs to. Now he needs to stay on this forever, because these nutrients are no longer found in the food. So it's imperative. It's absolutely necessary. He's gotten improvement. He shows going the right direction. So he does not want to stop. This is not a 90-day program. This is a program for life. This is 90 nutrients for life, not 90 nutrients for 90 days. This is 90 nutrients for life, because these nutrients are no longer in our food. Okay? And Shar?
Yes.
Why is it we no longer have these nutrients in our food? What two catastrophic things have we done to ourselves that actually has caused our foods to be deficient by 85%? Even the USDA said in 2014 the minerals in our foods have gone down, our soils have gone down by 85%, and 95% of all Americans are minerally deficient. What happened? What did that happen?
Well, when we got electricity, people quit using wood stoves, and they used to put their minerals from the ashes out in the field, out in their garden, and grew the crops so they had all the minerals. But now the NPK, which is commercial fertilizer, doesn't have all those minerals in it. It has nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium free, and you need, 87 more. So that's why the soil's been eroded.
Oh, you get an A-plus, girl. Exactly right. The advent of electricity resulted in the loss of the source of minerals that people have been using for 5,000 years. We went to electricity because when you fuel your home with electricity, as Shar says, there's no more wood ashes every morning to put in the garden. And then, of course, politicians jumped in and said, hey, you vote for me, we'll have electricity in every house. And so they dammed up the rivers for electricity, hydroelectric plants. No more flooding every spring. No more silt, which from the mountains hundreds of miles upstream, which meant no more minerals to plow back into the soil every year. And so the chemical companies came up with fertilizers so that farmers could keep growing food. We had the Dust Bowl, we had the Great Depression, not enough minerals in our soil. So they came up with 3 nutrients for the plants. Plants only need 3. We need 90. And so we grow lots of tons of bushels, but not much nutrition in them. Thank you, Shar. Super, super job. And we will be back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie after these messages. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
Let's head to Atlanta, Georgia, and Avelino, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Avelino, you're on the air.
Hello.
Yes, sir. How can we help you?
Yes, I'm the interpreter. Avelino's sitting with me for 14 months now. He's had a receding gum line. Avelino's a 47-year-old professional runner that's 139 pounds, and he used to be a vegan, and he started eating meat, stopped eating meat in 1984, started eating meat again 2015, trying because other vegans online were showing the same receding gum lines.
Okay, very good. Do you know if he ever had any asthma or skin problems like eczema, dermatitis, or psoriasis?
¿En algún momento tenías asma o eczema o algo de la piel?
No, asma cuando en tiempo de calor, en tiempo de calor, en tiempo de polen sí me daba asma, pero se me quitó con los.
Yes, he used to get asthma when it was hot. Yes.
Okay, there's two things happening here. Shar, this is a Shar thing. What's happening here in a vegan athlete with receding gums?
He's got a gluten intolerance, and he's not absorbing any nutrients from the food or supplements.
Okay, yes, even if there are nutrients in his food, which I don't believe there are, particularly a vegan diet, because remember, plants only need 3 nutrients. Even sedentary human beings need 90, including 60 minerals. When you get receding gums, what causes receding gums, Shar? Is it lack of flossing?
No, it's a lack of calcium and all the other 90 essential nutrients.
Yeah, because receding gums is actually osteoporosis of the face. And so as the bone goes away, there's nothing for the gums to sit on, so they recede. The nice thing about this is it is possible to rebuild the bones in the skull and the face, and then the gums will come back up, and the teeth will get tight again. We've seen that literally thousands of times over the years. And so the first thing, what would you do as a dietary thing for this fellow, Shar?
Besides getting on a gluten-free diet, he needs healthy bone and joint pack and the extra glucogel.
Very good. Yep, I'd have him take 1 healthy bone and joint pack, as Shar says, 139 pounds. He could take an extra bottle of the osteo, an extra bottle of glucogel, so he can take 2 ounces of osteo a day, 1 at breakfast, 1 at dinner. The glucogel, he needs 15 a day, 5 at breakfast, 5 at lunch, 5 at dinner. That's going to support and promote maintenance and repair, cartilage, ligaments, tendons, connective tissue, disc between the vertebrae, bone matrix, bone itself, very important for receding gums, and periodontal disease, that kind of stuff. And then as an athlete, if he's a professional runner, what would you give him to replace the nutrients he's sweating out, Shar?
I would give him the rebound, of course.
Well, of course. And, of course, Gatorade has 2 nutrients. Powerade has 6, and our rebound has 100. And so he needs to use the rebound to replace his sweat rather than just good water or Gatorade or Powerade. He needs the rebound. And as Shar said, 1 healthy bone and joint pack, throw in an extra bottle of osteo so he can have 2 ounces a day, throw in an extra bottle of glucogel so he can have 15, and let's start there. But none of the bad stuff, no fried foods and processed meats, no oils, no gluten. And we'll be back with more truth, justice, in the longevity way, and Dead Doctors.
Let's head to San Diego, California, and Anna, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Well, Anna, you're on the air.
Talk to you, Dr. Wallach.
Hi.
I have 2 questions, if I may. The first one is about my 94-year-old mother.
Mm-hmm.
I called a month ago. She has been on your program, the 90 Essentials, for 3 months now. But I called a month ago, and you advised to use the Ultimate Niacin Plus because she was getting up 4 to 6 times in the evening to use the bathroom and not falling back to sleep. We just finished the bottle, and she gets up once during the evening. She has no trouble now falling back to sleep, and she is just taking a short nap during the day. Should we continue with the niacin?
Oh, yeah, I would go ahead and continue with that. And
still with 2 tablets.
And how much does she weigh?
She's 5'2", 122 pounds.
Yeah. And, I'd make sure that she's taking 2 ounces of the osteo a day also, and then the extra niacin. Okay?
Okay.
And the second question?
The other question is about oil pulling. Are you familiar with that? It's when you use coconut oil or extra virgin olive oil, you swish it around your mouth for about 20 minutes, and it clears all the bacteria and all that, and then you spit it out. And my question is that still a contamination? You'll absorb the trans fats and heterocyclic amines through the oral tissues in the mouth. I wouldn't hold coconut oil and olive oil and all that kind of stuff in my mouth for 20 minutes. I would not do that. It's self-destructive. These things turn into trans fats very quickly in minutes, and to be swishing that stuff around in your mouth for 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes is, like I say, self-destructive. If you want to kill bacteria in your mouth, what would you use to kill bacteria in the mouth, Charmaine?
Colloidal silver.
Perfect. 1 dropper full and 2 ounces of water. Go ahead and gargle with it. Brush your teeth with it. You can swallow it when you're done. and it will kill bacteria in your stomach, yeast in the stomach. It'll kill it in your mouth. Helps with bad breath. It's really very gentle, very, what should I say, very soothing. It's very soothing, even if you have any irritation and canker sores in your mouth, that kind of stuff. But do not swish around oil in your mouth, okay? That's one of those not only failed theories, but a dangerous, dangerous process. Great questions. Okay, Doug, let's go to another caller.
Let's head to California. And Enrique, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Enrique, you're on the air.
Doctor. Yeah. I talked to you last week about a patient who's diabetic for 20 years and due for dialysis.
Mm-hmm.
And she started taking what you recommended, which is the Healthy Blood Sugar Pact, and then Daily Classics and niacin. She wasn't able to get the cardiosticks, but the first day she took it, after the first day, her sugar went to 280, and this morning it was 480. Although we took it again about 30 minutes ago, and the monitor said 600, so we don't know.
There's something else going on here. What is she taking it in juice? What is she doing?
She's not taking anything else.
No.
Yeah.
Nobody. I mean, we do this thousands and thousands of times a day. Nobody gets 600 blood sugar from taking the sweeties.
Yeah, so she's taking the sweeties. So we're wondering whether it's the monitor that's problematic because...
we'll try a different monitor. Try a different monitor.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's something else wrong. There's something else going wrong there because that's impossible.
Uh-huh.
Unless she's unless she's drinking it with juice. You know, she can't be drinking juices, okay? No sugar. No, okay?
We're actually going to the doctor right now because she's due for a checkup.
Is she taking her blood sugar after she eats or before she eats?
Before she eats.
Okay. So there's something else wrong. I'd say there's either something wrong with her monitor or she's drinking juice or something like that. There's something else going wrong, or eating candy or something. Okay? But tell me when she goes to the doctor and what he's, have him check her blood sugar before she eats, not after she eats.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah, let me know what he says. Yeah. Yeah, Sharp, have you ever heard of anybody's blood sugar going up like that after they've taken the sweeties?
No, that's all they're taking.
Nope. And, of course, we've been doing this for 25 years, so now there's something else going on there. Okay, Doug, let's have another caller.
Let's head to Florida. And Gene, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Well, Gene, you're on the air.
Oh, thank you. I have my granddaughter that I need to explain. She called me 2 days ago with a lump on the upper right side of her breast. And she said it's not in the meat of the breast, it's up above it and really sore.
Well, she needs to go to a doctor. She needs to go to either her general practitioner, OBGYN, and then have them examine her. I would not get a mammogram. What would you do instead of a mammogram, Shar?
High resolution ultrasound.
Perfect. High resolution ultrasound, no radiation, and see if that's a cyst under the skin. Can come up very quickly and be very painful. It could be a cyst filled with fluid. Is she pregnant or had a pregnancy recently?
No, she's only 18 and a half, and I asked her all that. She had her last period, the middle of March or April, but she's celibate. She's not with anybody, and so there's no problem.
Yeah, well, she should be getting close to her period in May then, right? Okay.
Right. She said she thinks she was ovulating because, our breasts get sore when we do anyway. They get sensitive.
Yeah. But at any rate, it's not unusual for girls. And find out. She needs to have somebody look at that. But I would not do a mammogram. As Shar said, she needs a high-resolution ultrasound and no radiation whatsoever. But have an OBGYN or her family practitioner look at that and see if they feel that's just part of the puberty thing and it's a cyst under the skin, or and a high-resolution ultrasound will tell you if it's a cyst or if it's something else you need to be concerned about, a lymph node or something like that. And so in the meantime, let's see here. Yeah, let's just do that. Of course, it won't hurt to take the 90 cents of nutrients. She go ahead and take. What does she weigh? Is she a big girl or small?
No, well, she's 5'6" and about 125.
Yeah. Okay. What would you give her, Char, just as a basic nutrition program?
I just give her a Healthy Start Pack.
Well, there you go. Let's start with a Healthy Start Pack. One Healthy Start Pack, divide everything in half, give her a half a dose of everything at breakfast, half a dose of everything at dinner time, and then get that exam, and then call us back when you get the results of the high-resolution ultrasound. Again, I wouldn't do a mammogram because of the radiation, but it does need to be looked at by somebody who can actually look at her and see it and get a test done, a non-radiological test, and then that'll give us a clue to better what to say so we don't make a mistake in how we approach this thing, okay?
Because I don't go to doctors. I've gone to chiropractors for 25, 30 years.
Yeah, well, you probably know somebody. You probably know somebody, a workmate or a cousin or somebody that has a doctor that they're comfortable with. But on something like this, I would have somebody look at it, a professional. You know, a chiropractor wouldn't do because they crack backs and necks. They don't know about masses in the breast. And so you need,
but I'm just saying, I agree with you on I don't want to get a misdiagnosis because I don't trust the health system we have.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, then get two opinions. Go to two of them. You can get two different diagnoses, and that way you get two opinions. Right? And there's nothing wrong with that. And fit 5 opinions because, you know, they're likely to diagnose cancer just so they can get the treatment. Okay. But contact us after you find out what their belief is. We'll be back after these messages. We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, 95 Crusade. And, Doug, let's go to callers.
Let's head to California. And Davey, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Well, Daisy, you're on the air.
Hi, what an honor to talk to such a great man.
Well, you're very kind. How can I help you?
What's that?
I just went to the doctor recently and had a cholesterol check, and he says that my cholesterol, the bad, is 175, the LDL. And the good, HDL, is 99. And they want to put me on Lipitor, and I'm like, no, thank you.
Okay, so your total cholesterol, let's see, is 14, 10, 17, is 274. Okay, the total is perfect.
No, total is 294.
Oh, 294, okay. If it's 294, it's perfect. 294 is perfect, okay? And
cool.
so,
I said cool.
Yeah. Okay, now you have to remember that estrogen and progesterone, adrenal hormones, are 95% by weight cholesterol. The mile and the white matter of your brain is cholesterol. And so 225 to, if you go by the Inuit Eskimos who have the fewest heart attack, 220 all the way up to 500, okay? But a big project in Colorado says 225 to 275. But when you look at the Inuit Eskimos, they run 350 to 500, and they have the fewest cardiovascular events of anybody. Now, the bad cholesterol, the LDL, is actually caused by salad dressings and cooking oils and processed meats like pepperoni and sausage and ham and jerky and stuff like that. And so I would work on eliminating those inflammatory foods, okay? And how many eggs what do you weigh, Daisy?
I'm about 118. I gained some weight, 10 pounds lately. 118, I'm 5'1". I shrunk an inch.
Oh, you shrunk an inch, okay, so you're 118 pounds. How many eggs, Char, would you have Daisy eat?
Probably 2 to 4 at least a day.
Yeah, 4 to 6 eggs a day. Char's exactly right. And just make sure they're not fried or over easy. They have to be poached with a soft yolk, soft boiled with a soft yolk, soft scrambled in butter, very soft. If you can eat them with a fork, they're too hard. And but no, you're on the right trail, and your good cholesterol HDL is almost 100. So it should be kind of flipped. It should be 175 the HDL and 99 LDL. That would be better. But the total cholesterol 294 is perfect. Do not take statin drugs. because, again, Alzheimer's disease is caused by a deficiency of cholesterol, and don't go there. Don't take a statin drug. I wouldn't give that to my worst enemy. Okay?
Do you think I'm at risk of a heart attack? I mean, with these numbers?
Well, you can't tell from these numbers because cholesterol has nothing to do with heart attacks. Congestive heart failure is caused by a deficiency of a single vitamin. Cardiomyopathy of heart disease is caused by a deficiency of a single mineral. Coronary artery disease is caused by inflammation, salad dressings, cooking oils, margarines, fried foods, processed meats, gluten, and thrombotic stroke, where you get a blood clot in the brain, or coronary thrombosis, or get a blood clot in the coronary artery. Shar, what causes blood clots?
Lack of essential fatty acids.
Yeah, lack of omega-3s, as Shar said, and the ratio problem between omega-3, 6, and 9. No cardiovascular disease has anything to do with cholesterol. That was a false theory, and they actually generated that theory to sell a product called Crisco. The American Heart Association was given $1.7 million in 1952 by Procter & Gamble to demonize cholesterol, which was lard, butter, cream, and eggs, which Grandma liked to use, so that they were going to get Grandma to sell Crisco. Okay? The whole cholesterol thing is a hoax. So your doctor is promoting a hoax. So you should fire him, find another doctor. Okay, thank you, Daisy. Let us know how it goes, because your doctor is barking up the wrong tree, and he will give you Alzheimer's disease and kill you if you take his statin drugs. All right, at any rate, thank you, Char. Super job as usual. Thank you so much, Doug and Richard. Superlative job as usual. And we'll be back with more Truth, Justice, and the Longevity Way on Dead Doctors Don't Lie another day.
Hi everyone, Andy Anderson here. Are you using those handy little bottles of gel that zap germs, bacteria, and other nasties? In today's world, that's smart, especially with all the filthy doorknobs, shopping carts, and handrails we touch every day. Here's what you may not know. Once the alcohol evaporates, goodbye effectiveness. No more protection until you use it again. PureWorks to the rescue. Our FDA-compliant foam, lotion, soap, and spray do not rely on alcohol. Their killing power lasts up to 4 hours. PureWorks disinfecting spray is EPA certified to kill swine flu, bird flu, MRSA, HIV, hepatitis B and C, and a whole host of viruses and bacteria. Mold and fungus too. It's even safe around children and pets. You'll love the soft feel of PureWorks on your hand. It actually conditions and will not dry your skin. Here's a little peace of mind knowing your hands are still germ-free hours later. Get your hands on PureWorks and get PureWorks on your hands. Stand by. Pull out your paper and pencil for your local number to order PureWorks.
Is vital to your overall health. Did you know the liver is the largest gland in the body? Generating digestive enzymes, converting fat into fuel, controlling metabolism, regulating cholesterol in the blood, and neutralizing toxins and waste products. Decreased liver function can lead to debilitating diseases. Hepal, a proprietary blend exclusive to Prohoba International, can help support healthy liver function. Hepal is a blend of natural organic pollen extracts, including essential enzymes, botanical glutathione, which is considered to be one of the most powerful antioxidants for detoxifying free radicals and exogenous compounds, superoxide dismutase, and aloe vera, formulated to cleanse and support healthy liver function. If you'd like to have healthy liver function, call your local longevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Hey, if you're like me, your life is hectic. You don't know where you're going to be next. Between kids and family and in-laws and work and traffic and everything else that's driving me crazy right now, my life is insane. I bet your life's insane as well. When do we have time to get every single nutrient we need to be healthy? When? Well, I've got a tip for you. Take a product called Pollen Burst. It's so simple, even I can do it. All you have to do is open the package, pour it in water, mix it up, and bam, you're ready to go. It tastes great. It's not one of those medicine-tasting things. It tastes great, low in calories, helps curb your appetite, gives you natural energy that doesn't let you crash, gives you your vitamins, minerals, nutrients, everything from the plant world. And I got to tell you, for a busy person like me or a busy person like you, we need simple, we need good. Pollen Burst is your answer. Tastes great. Try it, and you'll feel better.
Call your local longevity distributor to find out how Pollen Burst can make you feel better. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
Hi, this is Dr. Joel Wallach, your host of Dead Doctors Don't Lie. If you're interested in a colon cleanse, blood cleanse, liver cleanse, in the classical herbal way, you want to ask your Youngevity associate for Herbal Rainforest. Herbal Rainforest has 16 herbs, 16 cleansing herbs, classic cleansing herbs, and 77 plant minerals. That's right, and these are all organic. It doesn't get any better than that. In your busy day, and you're around all these toxins out there in your workplace, on the way home, going to work, in your food, in the air, in the water, you need Herbal Rainforest. I guarantee you, it will give you a cleanse. You can control the dose. It's a liquid. It tastes good. It doesn't get any better than this. A colon that's happy makes you happy. Nothing better than a happy colon. Herbal Rainforest. Clean it out.
For more information on this product or others you've heard about on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program, call your local Youngevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Greetings, everyone. Judy DeVilbus here. What do you think of when you hear the words tangy tangerine? Well, I think of like a sweet, tangy tasting something. Well, what I'm referring to is the Ultimate Tangy Tangerine. It's a fantastic product. It has everything you need, and a great benefit is it's very, very delicious. It's very easy to drink. I've suggested it even to youngsters. Even children like it. Even little guys. Even little girls. They come right into my office. Their parents can't get them to take those chewables. And besides that, they're not as good as Tangy Tangerine. And I give them a little taste of that, and you know something? They're pleased as punch. So, if it's good for a child and it tastes delicious, why not you? There's no excuse not to take a vitamin when it tastes as good as that does. So how about it? Tangy Tangerine should be the answer to all of your nutritional program problems.
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities. The antioxidants found in many fruits and vegetables are known to help support and promote good health. Research has also shown that dark chocolate, once known as the food of the gods, is rich in healthy nutrients. In fact, dark chocolate is higher in antioxidant content than any other food. Youngevity has combined a proprietary blend of velvety rich dark chocolate with whole fruit pulp and whole fruit juice extracts from mangosteen, goji or wolfberry, acai berry, and cherry, along with vitamins and minerals, producing a smooth, rich, delectable concentrate called Cocogevity. It tastes so great, I sometimes drink it right out of the bottle or pour it over ice cream. Cocogevity is highly bioavailable, meaning your body will absorb and make use of all of these healthy nutrients. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
With increasing rates of osteoporosis, it's becoming more and more evident that most Americans have low blood levels of calcium. Some would say,
I get all the calcium I need from dairy products.
Unfortunately, that's just not true. Besides, most dairy products are homogenized and can contain steroids and antibiotics that kill off good bacteria in the digestive system. Not to mention, the human body needs magnesium to make use of dietary calcium. That's why Youngevity developed OsteoFX Plus, containing bioavailable plant-derived forms of vitamin D3, calcium, magnesium, zinc, copper, and glucosamine sulfate. OsteoFX Plus is formulated to support healthy bones and joints. Not to mention, OsteoFX Plus tastes great, unlike other products that taste like chalk or dirt. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
I am Judy DeVilbus. Here I am speaking to you again. I just wanted to tell you that recently I started drinking the Whey Shakes again, the chocolate Whey Shake. And you need to remember, the Whey Shake isn't just for losing weight. It's a fantastic place to get your great protein. And if you're trying to gain weight, you can take it along with your meals. And the best part is, if you want to just have a great protein shake, do like I do. Put it over ice, stir it up, and you can sip on it for 20 minutes to an hour. I do it every single day. I absolutely love it. You need to get back to it too. It's really good for you. And it makes not fat, but it makes muscle after you work out. And you can also mix it up in a blender with an egg, and you have the most incredible health protein shake. Or mix it with a little water, stir it up, and you have a little pudding. And who doesn't like pudding?
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities. When you perspire, working or playing, your body is losing more than just water. That's why it tastes salty. But what you're sweating out is more than just salt and potassium, as some sports drinks will have you believe. One of the most well-known sports drinks only has 2 nutrients, and it's loaded with sugar. Some have a mineral or two with a couple of vitamins. Youngevity's exceptional sports drink, Rebound FX, is chock full of cancer-fighting antioxidants, a full spectrum of vitamins, plant-derived minerals, and herbs. Rebound FX is a highly absorbable liquid supplement that gives you quick, sustained energy. Rebound FX supports cardiovascular health, immune health, and boosts stamina and energy. Don't short yourself during and after your workout with just a couple of nutrients. Drink Youngevity's Rebound FX for optimal health. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
If you've been diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, prediabetes, or the metabolic syndrome, and you're tired of seeing your blood glucose levels rise and fall like a ship on the ocean, but you don't want to take those drugs the rest of your life, Youngevity has an alternative. A product called Sweeties has been developed just for you. Used as part of your regular diet, Sweeties helps maintain healthy blood sugar levels. A formulation specially designed to nutritionally assist your body with the regulation of your blood sugar level. Sweeties supports healthy glucose metabolism because it's fortified with aspartic acid, chromium, and vanadium, all to help you promote healthy blood sugar levels. If you want to get off those drugs and control your blood sugar metabolism naturally, try Youngevity's Sweeties product. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.